welcome to another podcast. I'm Fatui, and let's talk games. Well, happy New Year, everybody, and thanks for sticking me with at least 1 year. I hope this year turns out better than the last one. Hope that the podcast improves, and hope for all good for you, for all you listeners, also for something good to happen. I finally moved, got my own place, so no distractions when I record and all that, and it took me 3 days to move, but it's done, and I'm happy with it. Right now I'm sitting in my new office, and having a great time looking up stuff and recording this podcast here. Some new things that happened. Before New Year, I actually rejoined TSG, thinking that with Britt and Chase we can restart something of the old stuff again and collaborating on that. So I said yes, and I'm back again. And this podcast will probably be on the page at some point again. Or maybe be stored on their servers, depending on what we find out. But it will, of course, still be available on iTunes, and a link, of course, on my own website still. So, if you're connected to one of the RSS feed or one subscription in one place, you will not miss this. It's probably going to be streamed for something else, but you will probably don't notice the difference. Well, you all know, of course, that there was a huge sale on Steam, and I hope some of you got some great things. There was I know Borderlands was on sale there. Some other great stuff. I know that people picked up was Super Meat Boy and some other great things. Steam is definitely keeping the PC in a good place every year during Christmas and up until January 2nd. So that's always nice. I haven't got anything new to play. I played the beta as that podcast was a special for that. The beta is over. It actually ended, I think, yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. It was Wednesday the 5th that it ended. So it comes out in a week from today. So if you want to check it out, well, maybe there will be a trial on PC. You can check it out there, but I still don't recommend that you go out and pick it up for $60. And you could pick it up for $60, but you'll only be able to play it for 30 days, and after that you will have to start your subscription. And if it's not worth it, it's pretty much a waste of $60. But it's up to you. I'm not going to judge you. At the moment, for people who are looking for some couple of good deals, starting the first week or actually the last couple of days of the first week, actually we are stepping into the second week of January. If you go to Cheap Ass Gamer, there are some great deals, like Mass Effect and this is only Europe, is for about £7. The same with Metro 2033. Medal of Honor is for £15. Sid Meier's Civilization 5 is for £18. We have Skate Free, which nobody gives a credit for, £11. Star Wars The Force Unleashed Classic, £13. And let's see here, Sonics and Sega All-Star Racing, £13. Prince of Persia Trilogy Classic HD, £15. The Last Remnant, £12. Tiger Woods PGA Golf Tour 11th, £15. And 12 months of live subscription for Xbox fans is £30, which is actually a great deal, and that's at Amazon UK for actually. So if you're not these prices here are from different vendors or from different retailers. So if it's on Amazon UK, you can definitely be sure that all around Europe you can be able to get this for a great price. But it's probably sold out now already. Fallout New Vegas on Play.com, 14 pounds, and Play.com actually has the ability to switch over to Euro, so you will be able to actually get it delivered to outside the UK. Enslaved Odyssey to the West, 15 pounds. I recommend that game. I played it, and it's really great. And Game has 17 pounds of New Vegas. So it's a little bit more expensive, but Game has some better. I think it has free shipping at some point. So, or the shipping is really cheap. So check that out. Just go to the main page. It's called Deal Stream. It always updates and gives you the newest deals and the best deals at the most, or the top 10 deals that's out there. Really, really nice. Well, what's out there for news? Well, news of things. One thing I checked out is that actually Razer, if you noticed, if you're a fan of Razer, and I'm talking Razer as in the keyboard and mouse manufacturer, they made a shitload of mouses for World of Warcraft and other gaming devices. They're pretty much a hardcore PC add-ons or accessories manufacturer. They actually hooked up with Intel and made a portable laptop which is made for gaming, which is called the Switchblade, Razer Switchblade. And the keyboard is fully customizable. It's mini keyboard, and it's really interesting to see it. And they talk about it. It should be a revolution in PC gaming, especially portable ones, having a keyboard and a mouse and customizable. And it actually customizes the key settings automatically depending on what game you're playing. So really interesting. And it's an Intel Atom processor, so it's not something that sucks power like a maniac. So it's definitely I see WoW running on it and other MMOs, so it's interesting. Definitely check that out. It's a netbook, full desktop experience and a netbook side solution, as they say. Check it out on Kotaku or Joystick, or go to Razer.com, and that's Razer, Racer. Not Razor with an O. It's a Razer. Let's see here. What else do we have here? I saw something. Give me a sec, guys. I saw something. Yeah, okay, here. The specs are rumored for the PlayStation phone, and PlayStation actually announced on the CES that they're trying to get the PSN or the PlayStation experience over to many devices. So you probably will see something on iPhone, probably not on iPhone, but other devices like the Android platform, some kind of connectability to your PlayStation network, which is, in my opinion, a no-brainer. Getting their market out on as many platforms as possible will broaden the experience and the accessibility on everything. That's definitely, I hope they do that. But here right now, let's see here. Let's see, what's the specs on the phone? It's of course running Android. It doesn't say. It's a 1 gigahertz Snapdragon Qualcomm processor. It's not a dual core. It's got a half gigabyte RAM. Let's see, it's a micro SD card, a SIM card, and a micro USB cable to charge. The screen resolution is 854 times 480 resolution, which is pretty much a 4-inch. And there's a 5 megapixel camera in the phone. And yeah, it has that Sony trademark XB bar. really, really interesting device. I have a Xperia X10 Mini, and that's actually a great phone. So I think this here could actually be a okay phone, but the problem is will be a great gaming device also. It is of course more powerful than the PSP Go. So I hope that we'll be able to do something nice. And I'm probably not gonna pick it up. I have already 7 or 8 phones, so yeah. Okay, here let's talk a little bit about the biggest thing for at least Sony is of course that their console got fully hacked now. Uh, one of the hacker groups have released the keys, so the console is pretty much open to everybody. You can use your custom firmware, you can downgrade and all that. Which, in my opinion, is I understand the whole issue that people want to run Linux on their systems, and I understand the whole thing that I bought this device and I can do it everything, but I cannot understand why they are leaking keys that they know. And I know these groups are not interested in piracy. They're interested in running their own stuff, program their own stuff. That's why they got so mad. Nobody thought of messing with the PS3 while it still had other OS. Problem is that they're not in my opinion, not thinking about giving out this, because torrent sites, so many things that you've seen, Uncharted 2, you can download and play it pretty much now, and it's not gonna stop. And it's sad to see that this is coming out of people getting pissy about it, and I think it's so stupid because I, for myself, and of course, hopefully, most of you listeners out there, or I'm not going to assume anything, all you listeners out there are probably going out spending $60 to pay a game, and why should everybody else get it for free just because some dumbass can't run Linux on his system? It's they could have, instead of petition for Sony to give the other OS back. But well, what's done is done, and we can't really much change it. Only hope that some people, I know one has actually released some tools for the PS3, so you can actually hack it and all that. But he says made sure that in the code that you're not able to run pirate games on it. So that's great. The only thing I would like to see coming from Sony, hopefully, please make the Sony PlayStation region free when it comes to Blu-rays. I'm tired, really, really tired, to make sure that my Blu-rays and my DVDs are not region locked. It's so gay. You're making me and everybody else have multiple devices under my TV. If that could be removed from the Sony PlayStation 3, you would only need one device to play all your movies on all your DVD or your Blu-ray. Stop the damn region locking. It's tiring. So, enough about that. Let's see here. Of course, there was the VGA Awards. We already saw that. You probably all seen that. And Red Dead Redemption won the Game of the Year award. And Mass Effect pretty much took everything else. I like Mass Effect, or I'm talking Mass Effect 2. I like Mass Effect and Mass Effect 2. I played them both. I bought them on Steam. really, really great game, but I don't see this game being as good as people hype it up to be. I like the story in it. It's a great story, but I definitely think there are just as equal great stories out there. For instance, in Infamous, Killzone, um, Castlevania, let's see here, God of War, so many other great AAAs. Batman, for instance, great game. And I still think you can see this, definitely see it on if you go to Game Trailers, the GT side, that they're so biased to Bioware and their crap, and you can pretty much, depending on what category it is, you can pretty much, if you see the list, you can pretty much guess what it's going to be without actually seeing the whole thing through, and that's sad. Um, so yeah. Let's see here. What do we have here? Let's see. Oh yeah, the Xbox. There's been some talk. I've seen on the forums also some talk about the new controller where it's gotten the new D-pad, and from what I've heard, it's crappy. It still hasn't fixed anything. It's not an official Xbox, Microsoft Xbox controller with a new D-pad. It's somebody else who made it. To me, it looks like crap. It's got some weird buttons and all that. But the D-pad on the 360 controller will suck ass. That's a no doubt. Let's see here. Mad Catz announced the 3DS accessories line for the new 3DS new Wii controls. So yeah, of course, Mad Catz, because they're a huge accessory company making accessories for multiple devices. They're of course gonna make devices for the 3DS. Ooh, great news for Xbox Live fans. You will actually probably next year, it's gonna be exclusive for Xbox Live Arcade, gonna be able to play Torchlight. Torchlight is a Diablo clone made by the people who made the first Diablo. It's on Steam. It's been on sale. It's $10 probably right now. It's a great game. It's coming to Xbox Live probably early next year, mid next year. I can't remember the date, but I played it. I have it. It's great. Next year, Torchlight 2 is going to come out, where co-op multiplayer will be available. That's gonna rock. So, let's see here. Of course, with BioWare winning so many prizes, they also announced that there's coming more DLC to Mass Effect 2, and fourth quarter around Christmas, Mass Effect 3 will be available, and you will see, of course, and you can already see the trailer, and it's going to be more focused on the battle at around Earth. So that's going to be interesting. Definitely going to pick that up. Let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, a leaked Marvel vs. Capcom 3 trailer, which shows Hagar and one of the X-Men Phoenix. Hagar is, of course, the guy from Final Fight, the mayor, whose daughter is actually kidnapped in the game Final Fight. Let's see here. Vizio is actually announcing that to their new TVs, it's gonna cut. There's gonna be Netflix and all that. No, on live I think wasn't it on live? Yeah, it was on live I think. Actually, I've tried on live. On live is actually a okay service, and even though on live is not available anywhere near where I am, I can actually run it pretty well. I played Borderlands with local, and it actually is okay, but there are two things: pricing on the games are way too high, and what's it called? the game availability, the catalog is too narrow. And I feel stupid playing with on a high-end PC where I'm using OnLive, especially when I can use the PC itself. The biggest flaw in OnLive, which nobody has mentioned, actually, me and Local tried to play Borderlands without me using OnLive. You can't. OnLive can only play online with other OnLive members, and that's bullshit. They need to fix that. They need to open up for that. If they can't, the service is not worth anything. You can't play with any of your friends that actually has a hard copy of Borderlands and can run it perfectly on their PC. So that's definitely a big minus for me. Yeah, of course, Dead Space is around the corner, around 2 weeks. I think it's January 28th. I think 28th. I think it's going to be released. Remember, get the collector's edition for PlayStation 3, and you will get for free the Wii title. Dead Space Extraction, I think it was pronounced, in HD, move compatible, and of course normal joystick also. If you're one of if you live in America and listening to this, Voodoo is out on PlayStation 3 and will be upgraded to actually being able to play 3D movies soon. So check that out if you have a 3D TV. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for this week. And yeah, there's nothing else news that I want to talk about. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, if you want to get in touch with me, you can go to thespeedgamers.com, look at the staff section, or PM me through the forums, or just email me at letstalkgames@fatui.dk, or go to fatui.dk, and please subscribe, of course, or email me through there, or post. And of course, twitter.com/fatui. You can contact me through there also. So, thanks for listening. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Change has come. Keep your dignity.